So I have gotten this question a ton of times ever since I became a stay-at-home mom, mostly over on my Instagram. And my answer is probably not going to be the best answer, but you just make it happen. I didn't really have an option. I was working and taking my 2.5-year-old to work with me, and then I got pregnant with my second baby, and there was just no way that we were going to be able to afford daycare with me working because we wouldn't even break even. So stay-at-home mom was pretty much our only option, and we had to make it work, which means that we had to cut a lot of things out that we were spending that were not necessary. You and your partner have to sit down and decide what is absolutely necessary, where your money is going, everything. You have to have a strict routine when it comes to paying your bills, a strict budget, and I promise you that I'm not just saying all of this and my husband makes a ton of money, because he doesn't. Actually, for the first 2 years that I stayed at home, we were draining our savings because we didn't even make enough money to pay for groceries. Luckily, at the time, I had a little online job and I was making like $260 a month at this online job, and that is what helped us pay for all of the baby things that we needed for our second baby. But that contract expired after a year, so I haven't had that in a really long time. We don't have a fancy car, we don't have a fancy house, we really don't go do anything extra like eating out a ton or taking our kids a bunch of fun places. We have to plan whenever we buy our kids clothes and shoes and things for ourselves. And just like this year for Christmas, we had a lot going on this past year. My husband lost his job twice and we started our own business, so we really don't even have money to spend on Christmas presents this year. But that's kind of what it looks like whenever you decide to sacrifice and quit your job and stay home, or if you honestly don't have another option like me. One thing I'm always going to do on this platform is be honest, especially about financial things, because I think it's easy to get on here and see that other people live this life that you could never even have, but that's probably not even their truth that they're sharing. I'm going to be honest and say, we don't make a ton of money, we don't have a ton of money, and Christmas is tight this year. And that's okay. I don't think that you have to have super nice things and you need to be able to say that you're spending a ton of money on Christmas. We've chosen to prioritize things that are important to us, and that looks different for everybody. I highly recommend the envelope system. You can Google it. That's what we use, and it's really helpful.